Can I tell you the one sentence that would have saved me months of frustration? Not months of editing, not months of learning the cameras, and months of doubt in myself. If someone had looked me in the eye when I first started and simply said, Stephen, your first videos aren't going to be good or aren't supposed to be good, it would have changed everything. Instead, I believed every successful YouTuber had somehow uploaded an amazing first video. I thought that they were just naturally confident, naturally talented, naturally comfortable in front of the camera. That the truth, really, they weren't. And neither was I. If you're watching this because you've been thinking about starting YouTube or a channel in YouTube, but you keep putting it off, then this video is definitely for you, because today I want to tell you what I wish someone had told me on day one. For most of my work in life, I mean all of my work in life, I've worked at sea. It gave me a living. It taught me the discipline. It helped me provide for my family. And it also meant missing birthdays, Christmases, and lots of moments that I'll never get back. As retirement gets closer, I knew I definitely needed and wanted to change something different. I wanted something different. I didn't want to stop contributing. I wanted to build something that could help other people while giving me more freedom, you know? That's when I discovered YouTube and affiliate marketing. But here's what I didn't expect. The biggest obstacle, it wasn't technology. It wasn't editing. It wasn't learning affiliate marketing. It was me. I kept telling myself I wasn't ready. I wanted my first video to be perfect. It was a big mistake. I rewrote introductions. I changed camera angles. I started again and again, kept deleting recordings. I compared myself to people or someone who had been creating videos for years and years. Sounds familiar? Maybe you're doing exactly the same thing, waiting for that perfect camera, the perfect microphone, or maybe the perfect confidence, the perfect moment. Look, here's what I've learned. Perfect moments, they just don't exist. Progress does. The patterns that you read about YouTube change. Oh, look, let me introduce you to something, or let me ask you something. So, have you ever learned to drive a car? Remembered your first good lesson? You know, were you good? Of course you weren't. Of course not. Did you stall the engine? Probably, I did, a few times I think. Did you make mistakes? Yes, of course you did, I did. Definitely, of course you made mistakes. But imagine refusing to drive because your first lesson wasn't that perfect. You'd never go anywhere. You would never get back in a car, to be fair. But YouTube works exactly in the same way. Your first videos are driving lessons. They're not your final exams. One thing the sea taught me is that no captain waits for the perfect weather forever. If you waited for the absolute perfect conditions every single time, you'd never leave the harbour. Instead, you'd prepare for as well as you can. You'd respect your journey, and then you would set sail. Building a YouTube channel, it's not really any different. You don't wait until you feel completely ready. You prepare things, and then you begin. And every voyage teaches you something the harbour never could. Look, here's something, a real secret. Here's something that surprised me. People don't subscribe because your lighting is perfect. They don't stay because your microphone cost a fortune. They stay because you trust you. They trust you, sorry. Trust is built when you are honest, when you're consistent, and when you're willing to admit that you're still learning. That's why I can't pretend or don't pretend to have all the answers. I'm simply sharing the lessons I've learned along the way and hoping they help someone who's one step behind me, one small step. If you've been thinking about starting, here's what I'd like you to do today. Don't promise yourself you'll upload a video. Just record one. Don't worry if nobody sees it. Don't even worry if you delete it after you do it, afterwards. Your goal isn't to become a YouTuber today. Your goal is simply to become someone who has recorded their first video. That's a much smaller step. And small steps change lives. So, if there's one thing that I can give you in closing, is I wish I had someone that would have told me when I started. It's this: confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes because of action. Every video you make teaches you something, and every mistake that you make makes you a better creator. Every upload moves you one step closer to the life you're trying to build. So please don't wait until you're ready. Start before you're ready. Because one day you'll look back at that first imperfect video and smile. Not because it was great, not because it was the beginning. If this video really encouraged you, I'd love to have you join me by subscribing. Down there in the description, please subscribe and ring a bell. And I'll give you 2 videos a week. And you can follow me and follow my journey. And if you like to see the simplest system that I'm using to build a YouTube channel and affiliate marketing business, I put together down in the description there a free beginner's guide PDF. Click on that, get the guide, follow it, and take some action on it. You'll find the link down there in the description, easy to find. Now remember, it's never too late to build a life with more freedom. One small step today can completely change where you are a year from now. That's just the truth of it. And I've got to thank you for watching. And don't forget to give me the thumbs up. That helps other people our age to see this video, and it costs you nothing. And if you want to follow my journey, of course, remember and subscribe and ring a bell. You'll get 2 videos or notified of 2 videos every week. And I'd love to have you there. Follow my journey. Take the same steps. But I'll see you on the next video. Steve out. Remember, watch the video that comes up in the corner. Bye.